My professor failed me for visiting too much, so I exposed his teaching to everyone. I was struggling in advanced statistics. Williams taught like he was reading a grocery list to a brick wall. Monotone lectures, no examples, just theory dumped on confused students. So I attended his office hours twice a week, asked questions. Williams acted like I was personally insulting him. Again, he'd sigh, "Don't you have other classes? I'm trying to understand variance calculations. It's in the textbook. Read it. I did. That's why I'm asking questions." He'd explain like I was wasting his time, then dismiss me with a wave. Midterm came back with a D+. I went to see where I went wrong. "Your answers show you don't understand fundamental concepts. Could you show me what I missed? Office hours are for quick questions, not tutoring sessions. But I've been coming all semester." Yes, and that's the problem. Students who need this much help don't belong in advanced courses. He failed me for excessive dependence on instructor assistance and failure to demonstrate independent learning. I appealed. Williams told him I was disruptive and demanded unreasonable attention. Made it sound like I was stalking him instead of learning statistics. Williams didn't want to teach. He wanted to collect paychecks while students figured it out alone or failed quietly. I started recording our interactions. Told him it was for study purposes. Hope you don't mind. I learn better when I can review explanations. Williams couldn't say no without looking suspicious. The recordings were gold. Williams dismissing questions, refusing explanations, saying that's not my job when I asked for clarification. When another student joined office hours, Williams said, "I don't know why they let unprepared students into this program. Maybe consider easier majors." Got it all on audio. I compiled everything. Office hours with Professor Williams, a study in educational excellence. Audio clips, dismissive emails, documentation of every interaction. Sent it to the department chair, dean, and student newspaper. The student paper loved it. Professor tells struggling students they don't belong became their front page story. The audio clips went viral on campus social media. Students started coming forward with their own Williams horror stories. Turns out half his students were failing, not because they couldn't learn, but because he refused to teach. The investigation was swift. Williams had the worst student evaluation scores in the department, multiple complaints about his teaching methods, and now audio evidence of him actively discouraging students from seeking help. During the formal review, Williams tried to defend himself, said I was harassing him by attending office hours and creating a hostile environment by asking questions. The review board listened to the recordings. One professor said, "These students are doing exactly what we tell them to do. If you can't handle office hours, maybe teaching isn't for you." Williams was put on academic probation, required to take teaching improvement courses and have his classes monitored. His tenure review got delayed pending performance improvement, but the real justice came next semester. Williams' class had 3 students enrolled. 3. Word had spread about his teaching style, and nobody wanted to waste tuition money on someone who considered helping students beneath him. Meanwhile, my appeal was approved. Got my grade changed to a B+, and they let me retake the class with a different professor who actually, taught. The new professor was amazing. Office hours were collaborative. Questions were welcomed. Learning happened. Funny how statistics became interesting when someone bothered to explain it. Williams still teaches there, technically, but his classes are empty. His reputation is shot, and every semester fewer students sign up for his courses. He told me I didn't belong in advanced courses because I asked too many questions, so I made sure everyone knew that asking questions wasn't the problem. Having a professor who couldn't answer them was.